Dating a certain number of also innovation in other countries, the different deal rooms where invest in Tanzania or invest in Togo or other countries will be also fundamental. So the way all of this is coming together, it shows that the main objective is wealth creation, but also addressed key challenges which the continent faces, which is food and security and nutrition, as well as job creation.
Okay, could you share some of success story from previous summits and how they have been informed from the approach for 2023?
Yeah, some of the success stories we have in some countries where, for instance, the case of Rwanda, where we've been organizing the summit, and it's the host country. So more related to business opportunities for youth and women. So we do have under the Africa Food System Forum several platforms. Some of them are called Generation Africa. They go and find young entrepreneurs, motivate them, bring them into the business, support them. You have also our deal room platform that support you in designing your funding proposals and getting the right investor and partnering and getting resources. So we have concrete example of those one who currently are running their business, and they are coming from those cohort of young businesses, and today they have businesses that are flourishing and pushing. So despite all type of challenges you may have into the different countries. So this is now what we want to put at scale, and put it at scale with many innovation, looking at it from a ticket size perspective, but looking at it also from a technical assistance perspective. Only money cannot solve the problem. So you need also the know-how, the hand-holding, particularly when you are talking about a sector which is quite technical, and bringing people who are interested but have no capacity yet. So those capacities need to be built, and then make sure that we have many of those type of young entrepreneurs, women entrepreneurs working on the sector and making the sector feed the continent but also create jobs.
How will the AGRF 2023 summit encourage continued commitment to the food system conversation?
So the Africa Food System Forum Secretariat, based in Kigali, which I am heading, our main mandate is also to make sure that from one summit to another one, we track progress and then we report on. So we are compiling successful stories, result from the previous one, but we are more ambitious and we want to digitalize the way we would like to do reporting from an accountability perspective through our accountability and monitoring evaluation system, but also aligned to our new strategic plan 2023-2027. Idea is a component on reporting and accountability is extremely important to show different progress, and we will be in charge of that, connecting with our 26+3 new partners and getting the information, but sharing it with all different partners of all different channels on where progress are.
Okay, a few more questions. What are the primary challenges faced in the transformation of Africa's food system, and how is the summit designed to address this?
So today the primary challenge of the Africa food system and to be transformed, it's number one, you have the policies. Second, when you talk about food system, you are talking about many sectors. So the governance and the policy around it to be able to work together, cross-sector coordination, to make sure that we don't have bias or conflicting policies. For instance, you are having a policy on ag to increase the production, but at the same time you have other policies to import. So, and it's conflict. Second is investment. So we need investment at scale and enough. So that investment, in many situations, you have issues related to risk. So of course we need to de-risk, but the continent is a continent of opportunities, and the risk is not as high as anywhere else in the world. It's just to come and take the opportunity. And third is like information digitalization. If you want to make it attractive, cool, sexy for youth and women, then I think it's very important to bring into that element into the debate and make sure that it contributes to shaping the policies, but also supporting the implementation with the right investment and also the right context to invest in.
Okay, one more question. Preparations for AGRF, where are you on the ground? Can you update us?
Yeah. Now, in terms of preparation, since the official launch, which happened at the State House, and thanks to the government of Tanzania for the leadership, so we've been working closely with different sector ministries, what we call the local organizing committee and subcommittees. So from a protocol, from accommodation, from the program content, from health, VIP, etc. So many subcommittees around the local organizing committee with AGRF Secretariat. We've been interacting and then planning. So we come up with a preliminary program which capture a certain number of input from all partners, which we are going to discuss this Friday as another LOC in Zanzibar, and also organizing meetings where you have a balance between mainland and also Zanzibar. So that's why the next LOC is in Zanzibar, to capture all input from all different parts. So programs well advanced, almost finalized. Invitation has been sent to all potential participants, including head of state, more than 80 ministers, more than 15 head of state invited, and also more than 10 former head of states already invited by the government of Tanzania. We are expecting 3,000 delegates, more than 3,000, and as well as also more than 5,000 or 7,000 online. So the venue, as the Tanzanian government promised, is being revamped. So I was there today, and a lot of work being done to get ready, on top of other also preparation, which currently they are working on protocols, but also securing accommodation, the transportation system. So all of this is in place, and we are quite confident that by then, I think we will be ready, and this will be a big one, and also a memorable AGRF and a successful one.
Good. Just two more things. Maybe you give us a word of thanks to the President of Tanzania. It's a word. Be free. And lastly, maybe a message to people from across the world to come and attend the summit. Just those 2 weeks, and then we are done.
In 2 words for the President of Tanzania, will be Asante Sana. Local language, Asante Sana, maybe on behalf of the Africa Food System Forum Secretariat and all partners, AGRA, and our 26 plus 3 new one partners. Asante Sana for the leadership, but also for the commitment to make this one successful AGRF, and Asante Sana also for the leadership as African, and as being also one of the, or the only one woman leading a country and for that leadership on food system and agriculture. So the last one, to bring in all people, so all actors, stakeholders across the, all continent, around the world, working on agriculture, food system. Welcome to Tanzania. We are looking forward to having you here in September from 3rd to 8th. Come before, come after, stay, experience Tanzania, a beautiful country, and one of also the wonders of our continent. And please come, let's all transform food system. Let's make our world, healthy, prosperous, but also for all fellow from Africa. Let's transform our food system. Let's make our continent also great, food secure, but let's create jobs, opportunities, and for youth and women. So you're all welcome, and we look forward to having you here in Tanzania in September.
Thank you so much. Anything else as we are done? Unless you want to tell us something more. We are grateful.
I don't know, maybe for the media, I think this is going to be a big event. We look forward to having also the media stakeholders from all parts of the world, English, Swahili, French, Portuguese, Spanish, Chinese, so India, welcome. So we want also a full coverage, and we thank you also for the great work you do to support this sector from awareness raising, but also disseminating the right message and also opportunities along food system value chain.